Hello, everyone. It is Dave. It is the start of May here, 2025. This is your Calgary real estate market report in less than 60 seconds. So last week I used months of inventory to show how the market was slowing in Calgary. This week I want to break down the market into individual components to show how different your real estate journey can be depending on where you're looking to buy and sell. Now, for example, in Copperfield for detached homes in the last month, we have 35 current listings, we had 18 sales. So about 2 months of total inventory. It's a pretty balanced market, borderline sort of seller's market there. However, we look into the different components of this market, we see a very different story. For 650 and below for detached homes in Copperfield, we've had 12 sales in the last month and only 8 current listings. That is less than 1 month of inventory. That is a white hot seller's market. However, for 650 and above, we have 27 current listings against only 6 sales. That's 4.5 months of inventory. That is a buyer's market. Now, you may be saying, well, Dave, all you've done is show me that it's easier to sell cheaper stuff than more expensive stuff, of course. However, in Mahogany, using 700,000 to $1 million, we have 63 current listings against 14 sales, so about 4.5 months of inventory again. However, for over $1 million, 17 current listings against 9 sales. That's less than 2 months of total inventory. Again, a seller's market. So you can see how your real estate journey can be very different depending on where you're looking to buy and sell. And that's the same for all over the city. Now, if you're wondering about your individual neighborhood, even if you're not looking to buy or sell, you're just wondering, feel free to reach out. I can kind of give you a gauge of where your house is going to go up more or less compared to the overall market in Calgary. And of course, if you're looking to buy or sell and you're just wondering how that's going to be, you need to know the answer to this question. Otherwise, any questions, as always, feel free to reach out. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.